morning. It has been some time since I got back on here. This will be month 5 update. A lot had happened the past month, so I did not have time to record. But I have a lot of new information that I want to share with you and let you know how my progress has been going and when my surgery is. Actually, I do have a date, and it's happening this month, May. But let me take you back and tell you the reason why I was not able to have this surgery done earlier, um, when the doctor has said to schedule it, and the conflict. So, as you remember, in the last video, my month 4 update, I told you that the doctor has said that I'm all set, that we have more than enough space around to pull out my baby teeth. We exaggerated the space as well too, but I was not able. Oh, there's airplane passing by. When I called my surgeon's office where I'm going to be having the procedure done, the coordinator there, we talked, and I have told her that I have a surgery coming up on April 4th of 2022 that I was scheduled last year, and I didn't think that it was going to be any conflicts, and or I did not expect that the movement of my teeth will happen so fast that the timing will be around the same time when this surgery was scheduled. So before I put my braces on last year, I finally decided to go ahead and schedule my deviated septum septorhinoplasty surgery and correct my breathing. I had an issue with the side of my nose when I would breathe in. Pull the air, like the side of the nose would collapse. So on April 4th, I had surgery done. They fixed my deviated septum. They opened up my breathe airways, and I am healed now that I'm ready to have my dental procedure done. And when I told that to the coordinator, she said the timing is not good, being that both of the surgeries, especially the rhinoplasty one, um, is the timing wasn't good. The rhinoplasty surgery was on April 4th, and she had March 29th date for me, and she said that is too close, so it will be better if we wait for you to have your septorhinoplasty surgery done, and once the doctor clears you, will go ahead and schedule your dental surgery. So that's what happened. I waited for my septorhinoplasty to be done and to heal from it. And when my plastic surgeon, when he cleared me, I went ahead and I talked to Cassidy, the coordinator, and we scheduled my dental procedure to have my baby teeth taken out and expose my impacted canine teeth. And as you can see, uh, right here, right here, plenty of space. My front really got crowded, but nothing that we can do about that now. We'll focus on fixing that later. So May 11th is the day of the surgery, at 11 a.m. There wasn't really a lot that I had to do to prepare for the surgery. They did send me the list of the things, and it just to wear comfortable clothing. I will be put down. They actually gave me the breakdown of what it's costing me. I can post that here, and I was pleasantly surprised that it wasn't a lot, being that I do not. All I have is the um, dental plan insurance that I buy myself. But even with that, there was a discount that they were able to use, so the total was 2,300. But like I said, I'll post it somewhere along this video so you guys can see the breakdown. And it should be 1 hour, and so yeah, the surgery will be for 1 hour, and after that I can go home. All I need to do is like no eat or drink after midnight and take Advil, I think the dual action one that they said before I come into the office. So that's it, guys. Yes, so the surgery is on May 11th, so it is happening. Very excited, like very excited to move forward with this step and have this done. Before I move to the second part of why I'm having this surgery, I thought I should interject this picture of my treatment plan and cost, how much it's gonna cost, how much I'm gonna be responsible for, and my portion is $2,398. What I have one of those dental plans that you go yourself online, dentalplans.com, and you buy the dental coverage. I have Cigna, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that even with that, I was able to use it, and I am saving some money. Go into why I'm having this surgery as well. When I was 14 years old, when I moved to United States, I came from as a refugee from. I was born in ex-Yugoslavia. So when we came as the refugees, I was 14 years old, and that's when I had my exam, and that's when I was told that I still have my baby teeth in. But at that time, the dentist, he just told my mom, oh, they will come out on their own by the time she's 18. You don't have to worry about it. There's nothing that you have to do now. And at that time, my mom trusted them, and she just she didn't do nothing. She didn't worry because she thought they know what they're doing. And as the time went by, the teeth didn't move. Nobody ever have suggested that this is something that can be done, that I can put the braces on, that we can have this surgery where we can expose the adult teeth and we can bring them down with the golden chain method. In that time I saw, as I was aging out, I saw the other dentist in that area, but this was a small town in upstate New York. So I don't know, they were not concerned with it. They didn't thought that they needed to share it with me, or they didn't think I qualified. I don't know. But the first time I found out about this was when I moved down to Florida, and I have noticed that I would like to improve my smile and do something about my baby teeth. And one of the doctors said, we can put veneers. And I said, well, I don't want to do that, because if you put them right now, the baby teeth, they were protected by my adult teeth. They were guarded, so they were not being affected. That's why they were not falling out, because I wasn't really using them. But if I put veneers over it, they will be the same level, so I will be rubbing it and then moving it as I use it. So that means the root will become loose, because they were a little bit loose as it is, and I will pay the money for that, and it'll be money wasted, because I will lose those teeth, and then I'll have to do something again. And I started doing my own research, and I told my dentist about it, and he said, well, I'm not sure that is the right direction to go in, because that's something that should have been done when you were younger, and we don't know. Said, well, he doesn't think that it would work, being that I'm 35 years old, and tooth might have been fused to the bone, which once they, I might not be able to bring my adult teeth down in its place. And I said, okay, but I didn't leave it at that. I went and I did my own research, and I found Dr. Raska, and I went to have consultation with him so he can tell me what can be done. And when I went there, he gave me 4 options. He said option 1 would be the long road. It would take maybe 2 years, 3 years, we don't know. We'll be putting the braces in, making enough room, taking the baby teeth out, and exposing the adult teeth, and trying to bring them down in its place. Option 2, if I can recall, was I think Maryland Bridge, putting that. Option 3 was doing the surgical removal of the teeth and putting the implants in that place. And option 4 even like said something about doing the jaw surgery and stuff, like, you know, and it was like, no, that was the last thing. I do have overbite, I do have other things to be fixed in there, but I decided if you can recommend a local orthodontist, and I can go talk to them and see if the option 1, putting the braces on and, you know, taking the long road will work for me. I would like to explore that. So he recommended me to the head orthodontist office here in Sarasota, and Dr. Baker, that is my orthodontist. Um, he evaluated, he took pictures and everything, and he really was like positive, and he said, yeah, this is something that we can do. You know, if you're okay wearing metal braces in, you know, at 35, and if you have time, let's do it. And right there on spot, I have decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. Put my deposit in, the imprint of my teeth, so they can make the brace brackets and all that. So they can send to have the brackets done, and we scheduled a date for me to come back and have the braces put on, which was on November of last year, 2021. And that brings me now to today, 5 months later, and we are doing that. We are taking the baby teeth out, and we're exposing the adult teeth with the golden change, and we're gonna bring them down. I'm very excited, I'm very positive, and I believe that I believe that I will see that progress, and I don't know why, but something in my head and mind telling me it will take 9 months for it to come. But so I hope that I hope my predictions are correct, and I hope it will happen in 9 months. Thank you all so much for being here, for watching my journey. This is something that I wanted to document for myself, something that that will make the time go by faster, but as well that I have something to look back to during this process. And I will update you on the surgery in month 6 probably. Have a good rest of your day or night, not sure when you're going to be watching this.